Jamaica is one of the countries on earth that took over the world by capturing, occupying, and settling in the hearts of the people without ever firing a single bullet, without terrorizing, humiliating, or enslaving the indigenous people, and all that through the unstoppable power and the rhythm of reggae music. But even beyond that, the greatest gift Jamaica ever gave the world, one of the things Jamaica gave the world forever was, let me take this out, the Honorable Marcus Mosiah Garvey, and that's the Starline.
Yes, Jamaica is essentially considered the tip of a large underwater mountain, meaning the island sits on top of a peak that rises from the ocean floor. This underwater mountain range is often referred to as the Jamaica Ridge. Key points about this fact: Jamaica was formed by tectonic plate collisions 25 million years ago, causing a large underwater mountain to rise above sea level, with the visible island being the highest point. Mountainous terrain. Even though Jamaica appears as a relatively flat island, a significant portion of its landmass is considered mountainous due to the underlying underwater mountain structure. The Jamaica Ridge, the underwater mountain range that supports Jamaica, is called the Jamaica Ridge. Nearly half of the island is more than 1,000 feet, 330 meters, above sea level. If Jamaica is the tip of a mountain, then how are there rivers and beaches, you may ask? Rivers often form in the mountains. Jamaican rivers form in ridges and grooves in the mountain topography when rainwater flows downhill. The highest elevation bodies of water are small streams that come together with other small streams as they travel downhill and form larger rivers. Beaches can form at the coastline of mountainous islands. They form when sand accumulates from being washed up from offshore, and eroded rock from the mountain can also contribute larger pebbles and gravel to the shoreline. Jamaica has some of the most beautiful beaches and coral reefs. Don't forget to like, comment, and share for more on Jamaican history.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to this channel once again. Thank you for always tuning in. Thank you for the support you always give us, for watching our content. Every time we make a new upload, you're there for us. So today we are talking about Jamaica's influence, how Jamaica grew and became one of the most influential countries in the world. Jamaica's population is just under 3 million people, yet the influence is everywhere. From music to language to sports to politics to global culture, Jamaica punches far above its weight. So guys, I have a compilation of videos here that I want us to watch, and then I'll be back with more reactions. Full credit goes to the original creators of these videos I'm about to react to. Make sure guys you subscribe to our channel because I'll be back with more interesting content. Thank you.
Jamaicans and like reggae and that influenced the whole world. Personally, like I think a lot of
big
culture that has come from over there. You get me?
That's
like even the way the man them dress and that, from like in Bridge, everyone's loud, like super loud. Like, you get me? That's a yard man thing.
I don't care what nobody says. I don't care what nobody says. Jamaica is one of the most influential black countries on this planet Earth. On this planet Earth, hands down, Jamaicans is one of the most influential people on this planet that will stand against anything. I don't care. Back in the day, everyone had to claim to be Jamaican to be accepted. I don't care. Nowadays, everyone's being accepted. Everybody's music is being accepted. Everything's being accepted. But we were standing out when none of us was really accepting. When they weren't even accepting black music, when they weren't even accepting them spaces, we were still standing out there and telling people exactly who we were and what we represent. And that is the reason why we stand as one of the most influential countries on this planet. And I don't care what nobody says, because we're a country of 3 million people. We're a country of 3 million people, and we influence from our lands all the way that way and all the way that way. Okay? So I just want to shout out. I just want to shout out to all my Jamaicans. And I just wanted to shout out to all the people that love Jamaica, because we're one influential motherfucking country and nobody can tell me differently. And I respect my country highly, and I will always talk about my country highly because we're one of the top. And I don't care. The haters can come, but we are one of the most influential countries, and the reason why corporations and brands and everybody will continuously to watch what we're doing year on year on year. because we set records. Period. Done.
The Jamaicans managed to open up a Jamaican restaurant in every single country in the world. So I have traveled to around 20 different countries, and what I still don't understand is how every single place I've visited, I've always met a Jamaican person who has married a local, has mixed Jamaican kids, and has opened up a Jamaican restaurant with the best Jamaican food in town, which is the only Jamaican restaurant in town. Like, I understand if you are a person of Chinese or Indian descent, because China and India literally incorporate around a third of the entire world's population, and because of colonization. But Jamaica is a tiny island from the Caribbean. So my question is, how did you even find this country to immigrate to, first of all? Again, if you really do not believe me, literally, wherever you are in the world, look up Jamaican restaurant in your country and you will find it.
Ultimately, Jamaica probably has the most influence
on the world.
in the world.
On
Craig.
the world.
Can you imagine being from the Caribbean, but it's not Jamaica? Like,
I would. I don't know
like
how
that,
they do
like,
it.
it's just-
Can't imagine.
It's like shake and bake chicken. It tastes great, but it's just not the same. That real fried chicken.
I love my Trinidadians. I love my guys.
Love guys to death.
The chicken curry people, you know what I'm saying?
Nah. Curry chicken.
They don't know about Bammy, though.
They don't know about
I know Bammy, fam.
They don't know about Bammy and fried bread.
Does anyone else find it crazy how much of a global presence Jamaica has, despite only having 2.8 million people and 4.4 million people worldwide? Put me to the root whilst I talk about this, because for real, Jamaica has less than 3 million people, but so many people worldwide know about the food, the music, the language, the vibes. It's everywhere. It got me thinking, like, why is that? First thing people always mention is the music, the reggae, the dancehall, the lovers rock. These sounds are literally global. You hear it in the movies, the clubs, the influencer videos, the TikToks. Bob Marley didn't just make music, he put Jamaica on the map. A few more influential names would be Vibes Cartel, Spice, Buju Banton, Beanie Man, Shabba Ranks, Sean Paul, Bounty Killer. The list is literally endless. There are so many influential people that came out of Jamaica, it's crazy. So the culture now, the accent, the food, the energy of Jamaicans is unmatched. It's so unique that even people who've never been there know that's Jamaica. They know what we sound like, they know what we look like, they just know. Can't mistake Jamaica for anything else. Back to the point, is that not wild when you think about how small the population is? Even in sports and global culture, Jamaicans show up. We are a little place, but we are a huge impact. People literally feel Jamaica before they even go there. Every time I'm going to Jamaica, do you know how excited I am to leave the UK? You know how excited I am to get my KFC, to get my patties, to just be in the sun, surrounded by the palm trees in the water, just supporting Jamaica. And on Instagram, you see the perfect beaches, the sunsets, the cocktails, the perfect lighting. But what Instagram doesn't show you is the everyday life, the bits that aren't aesthetic, the traffic, the heat, the noise, the people driving crazy, the people on the roadside washing windows, selling fruit, people on the side of the road selling jerk chicken, just finding a way to hustle and make a living. That's the part that stayed with me, because I remember being on the road and just watching people. Everyone's got somewhere to be, something to do, someone to look after, and there's this pride in it. Even when people are hustling, they're doing it with confidence, with purpose, and that's what clicked for me. This place isn't just a vibe, it's a mindset. People aren't just waiting around for things to be perfect, they're just living, they're making the best of what's in front of them. That's why being there felt different. It wasn't just visiting, I felt present, grounded, comfortable in a way I didn't expect, and it made me realize how disconnected things can feel back home. And that's why Jamaicans' influence is everywhere, because it's real and people feel it. What's your favorite thing about Jamaica?
Jamaica is so powerful it dominated global culture and crushed the Olympics from a tiny island. This Caribbean nation floats in the sea south of Cuba and west of Haiti. And get this, Jamaica has only 3 million people, fewer than most American cities, yet produced Usain Bolt, the fastest human who ever lived. Jamaican sprinters destroy the Olympics every single time, 9 out of 10 times. If someone's flying down a track, they're Jamaican. It's almost unfair. Jamaica is only 4,244 square miles, smaller than Connecticut, but its cultural impact is massive. Jamaica invented reggae music and gave the world Bob Marley, one of history's most iconic musicians. Reggae influenced hip-hop, ska, and dancehall globally. Music isn't just entertainment here, it's oxygen. Here's where it gets wild. Jamaica produces Blue Mountain coffee, some of the world's most expensive at $50 per pound. Jerk chicken seasoned with Scotch bonnet peppers will burn your mouth off, but you'll love it. White sand beaches and crystal water make it a paradise. Jamaica speaks English, but with thick patois slang. Yaman and no problem define the laid-back island vibe. Bob Marley's face is everywhere. He's practically a religion, and here's the kicker. Jamaica has more churches per square mile than anywhere on Earth. So which country should I blow your mind with next?
Welcome back. Thank you for watching that video until the end. So guys, Jamaica's story starts with struggle, but also central importance. During the colonial era, Jamaica was one of the most valuable colonies in the British Empire, not because of its size, but because of its economic output. Sugar made Jamaica rich, so rich that at one point Jamaica was worth more to Britain than all of North America combined. So that wealth created intense exploitation, intense resistance, and a people forced to become mentally tough, adaptable, and expressive. Jamaica was never quiet. It was forged under pressure, and pressure creates diamonds. Unlike many places, Jamaica had constant resistance. The Maroons never surrendered. Enslaved Africans preserved culture, language, rhythm, and spirituality. Rebellions were frequent and feared. Jamaica was labeled too rebellious to fully control. That resistance mentality became cultural DNA. Jamaicans learned early to speak boldly, to move creatively, to survive through expression. That's why Jamaican culture is confident and not apologetic. Jamaican patois is not broken English. It is a fully developed Creole language with African grammar, rhythm, and structure. And here is the key. Language carries worldview. Patois is expressive, emotional, rhythmic, resistance to authority. So when Jamaicans speak, the world listens because it sounds alive. This made Jamaicans pitch perfect for music, protest, storytelling, influence. No country on earth has influenced music per capita like Jamaica. From rocksteady, reggae, dancehall, Jamaica didn't just make music, it created entire global genres. Bob Marley alone made Jamaica a household name worldwide. But here is the deeper truth. Jamaican music carries message, resistance, spirituality, identity, freedom. That's why reggae influenced Africa liberation movements, civil rights movements. It influenced hip hop, punk, Afrobeats. Modern global music still borrows Jamaican rhythm, slang, and attitude. You've seen very many artists fly to Jamaica just to feel the culture and maybe make music, do collaboration with the Jamaican singers. Jamaica didn't just dominate sprinting, it redefined it. Usain Bolt didn't only win races, he changed how the world sees speed. Jamaica became synonymous with excellence, confidence, and dominance. When a Jamaican wins, it looks effortless. That image sticks. Sport turned Jamaica into a symbol of natural greatness. Jamaica never stayed on the island. Migration carried Jamaican culture to the UK, Canada, the US, Africa, Europe, and then Jamaicans, they didn't assimilate quietly. They exported culture, music, food, slang, and then mindset followed. That's why Jamaican slang appears in global music, Jamaican style influences fashion, Jamaican attitude is instantly recognizable. The diaspora amplified the island of Jamaica. Jamaica doesn't think small. Even with limited resources, Jamaicans speak as if they belong on the world stage. Confidence is cultural. That confidence they have attracts attention and commands respect. It makes the island unforgettable. Small nations disappear when they think small, but Jamaica refused. So, why is Jamaica bigger than its size? Because its history forged resilience, its culture demands expression, its people speak boldly, its influence travels many miles. Jamaica didn't wait for permission to matter. It declared itself important, and the world agreed. Jamaica is proof that size does not equal impact. Population does not equal power, and voice matters more than numbers. This island may be small on the map, but culturally, spiritually, and globally, Jamaica is massive. Trust me. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you learned something. Drop in the comments and tell me, what do you think about Jamaica? How do you think Jamaica made an impact on the world? Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.